showdown. And now here's Randy with our winner. .com. Up now, a berth to the 2010 PBA Tournament of Champions with the PBA Senior World Championship. Will be best remembered for the celebration of the PBA's 50th anniversary. A gala dinner honoring the tour's top 50 players served as both the culmination of the celebration and as a prelude to the Tournament of Champions. In the end, Earl Anthony was selected as the tour's #1 player all time, narrowly edging out Walter Ray Williams Jr.
The season also featured a number of interesting events and formats, including the Plastic Ball Championship. Jeff Carter won the event, but Wes Malott skipped it.
We've got a good old-fashioned bowling controversy,
which led to a lively debate between Wes and Michael Wilbon of ESPN's PTI show that ended in a challenge match between the two.
Another highlight was a special doubles event featuring NBA stars Chris Paul and LeBron James bowling with PBA stars.
The 2008-2009 season wasn't short of memorable finishes. Walter Ray Williams Jr. left an 8-10 split to lose the National Bowling Stadium Championship to Patrick Allen.
At the H&R Block Tournament of Champions, Patrick Allen was once again the beneficiary as Rhino Page imploded in the 10th frame.
And at the 66 Lumber Liquidators U.S. Open, an 8-pin in the semifinal match versus Mike Scroggins cost Chris Barnes any chance at the title.
The player that commanded much of the spotlight during the season was Australian Jason Belmonte, whose two-handed style took the PBA by storm. Belmonte validated all the publicity by winning the Bowling Foundation Long Island Classic, the next-to-last event of the season.
The Player of the Year race was a three-headed monster. Chris Barnes, who finished second to Norm Duke in the season-opening PBA World Championship, rallied at the end of the season with wins in Columbus, Ohio, and Norwich, Connecticut. But his loss to Scroggins at the U.S. Open ended his Player of the Year hopes.
Duke's win in the PBA World Championship made PBA history, as it was his third consecutive major victory. He added wins at the Mixed Doubles Championship and the Dick Weber Open, but lost in the title match of the U.S. Open to Mike Scroggins to dash his Player of the Year hopes.
That left Player of the Year to Wes Malott. The Big Nasty collected 3 titles in 08-09, finished first on the Player of the Year point list, and led the tour in average and TV appearances. He capped his season with an amazing performance in the inaugural King of Bowling event, where he rolled a pair of 300 games.
This season, there will be 6 men's events before our first major, the PBA World Championships, December 13th in Wichita, Kansas. But, Randy, we already know our 4 semifinalists, and it's a really nice blend of what the PBA has to offer.
It really is, and starting with Rhino Page, the left-handed sensation from Kansas. He's been red hot as of late. He's a former Rookie of the Year. Thomas Smallwood is also making the telecast, his first show ever. Follow that up with Bill O'Neill, who was absolutely on fire last season, making 7 telecasts, still looking for his first ever career title. And, of course, what about Wes Malott?
The Big Nasty.
The Big Nasty, the Scorpion King. This guy has done everything but win a major. Rob, it's going to prove to be a phenomenal telecast.
And you can see that telecast live from Wichita, Sunday, December 13th, 1 p.m. Eastern. Up now, here are the competitors for the PBA Trick Shot Challenge. Take a look at the field. Sean Rash will begin us off. Norm Duke, Mark Vogel third, Brian Voss, Chris Barnes, and a finish field with Oscar Palermo.
All right, I'm going to do it up and over, normal approach through the legs, and try to knock down as many pins as possible.
Up and over.
Between the legs.
Between the legs and hit the pins. Here it comes.
Hopefully.
Up and over through the legs.
Sean, what's the possibility of injury here?
You better have a good rotator cuff.
I
assume Sean has one.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to try this, Rob. Ouch.
Well, that's got a hook. Oh, no. 3. I got 3.
Spin on that ball, too.
Execution, we get 3.
And we go to the judges' table there. Jeff Marks on the left, the bowling doctor from PBA.com's Extra Frame. Carmen Salvino, the Hall of Famer. And on the right, Emily West, a USBC youth bowler from
I didn't know Simon Cowell
Detroit.
Yeah.
Where's Paula Abdul?
She was busy with the prior
12
commitment.
altogether.
Okay.
And
the score for Sean Rash, 45. Each shot will be scored for both creativity and execution. You get 5 to 10 points for those. So perfect score for a shot would be 20. Maximum for a shot, therefore, is 60. We go from 6 to 4 competitors to 2. And the top 2 scores in the finals. So, Norm Duke, what's going on down there with the chairs?
This is like the Levitt shot of the week here. I guarantee you this, if he was to hit one chair, it's going to be a chair explosion.
It's a domino effect.
It's just going to be debris everywhere. Hey, Parker, he better not tug. Of course, he does have about 5 boards on each side.
Parker, are you going to put each one of your kids in that chair?
Sean Rash, you're my favorite guy.
Sean, it's good you mentioned that. I'm going to put my kids in the front 5 because I'm going to put the rest of you in the back 5.
What are you going to do with your other 8 kids?
They are lighting him
We'll be
up.
safe. You're going to hit the first chair.
We have 1 bowling ball, 12 chairs, 1 for each frame, 10 pins. Nothing but strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, Parker, the third, and the 12 chairs.
You haven't thrown a strike all month.
No time like the present.
Sean Rash, always with the wise comment. It's through.
Oh!
Judges,
Got it there.
Catch just about didn't work for the rest of
So a total of 51 points there for Parker Bone III. Time now for another World Series of bowling tip with my man, Randy. Let's talk some accuracy.
Dustin from Riverside, California writes in, he wants to know a couple of ways to improve accuracy and consistency. Dustin, I think it's 2 ways that you can do this. The first is making sure you're in good time. So your timing is set up properly. Make sure that the ball goes with that first step. They go together. The second thing is, at the release point, when you get to the foul line, make sure that when you let go, you freeze at the foul line. You post the shot and don't take your eyes off the target until you see that bowling ball roll right over your spot.
Up next for some accuracy is Norm Duke right now, as he does a little bit of a balancing act as he sets up this shot. The infamous towel shot from Norm Duke.
Through 2 chairs.
Hey, Sean.
Yes, sir.
We all know how good Norm is at the towel shot. Anybody else have a chance at this?
Towel shot?
I'm going to throw a towel shot through both of the chairs.
Yeah, his brother Brian.
My attempt is to strike also, only because Parker said he was going to try to strike.
Or Machuga. Those 3 have tried this stuff a number of times. I think they come up with these ideas on the golf course.
Towel shot underneath 2 chairs for all of them.
Oh no, got a chance.
How good is that?
Execution-wise, that's probably the best we've seen yet.
Judges scores for creativity, perfect score of 30.
So a perfect score in the creativity department, 30, and then 27 more for execution gives him a 57 and the lead thus far.
Yeah.
Norm, what do you think about the judges' scoring?
Well, you know, they had to leave room for a strike. If I'd have struck, I'd have gotten all the 10s, I'm sure of it. So, you know, I think that they were very fair with me. I think they were a little generous to the other 2 guys who just didn't pull their trick off. But, hey, I got them anyway.
And the 6th pin on the right lane while standing in front of
Brian Boss up now.
Okay, this is the biggest split in the world. 4 pin on the left lane, 6 pin on the right lane. I'm going to make them at the same time.
Wouldn't the 7-10 be the biggest split in the world?
Sean's got a point.
Shut up.
And Brian has a good counterpoint.
This is currently the biggest split in the world. Don't worry, baby. I'm all right.
He's got his hospital gear on in case. Oh, he's got one.
Got one of them.
Not bad. Not bad.
1 out of 2 on 2 different lanes. I'll take that.
It's hard to do.
27 creativity.
for execution. Judges score for execution.
98.
24 execution for 51.
Okay, it was a good start. A good start. Second place. Out of 3 people.
Hold on, folks. Here comes Palermo.
Here you go, Oscar Palermo, the 2-handed phenom from Finland. That's right, 2 hands. Not too long ago, he was a finalist at the US Open.
They don't have chairs like we have over there.
Wait till you see what he's going to do here.
Hey, I can't see the pins. This doesn't count.
Can we put Norm in the chair?
Yes.
We feel like we do everything a little bit bigger than here. So.
A little bigger, yeah.
Oh, don't trash talk the WSOB, pal.
So what is he doing here? Do we know
He's going to throw a ball over that chair and try to
Never done
strike.
this before, so we'll see
I
what
would
happens.
hate the chair.
That doesn't sound like it'll
I'd
be
like
good
to
for
see
the
you hit
wood.
it so you can do it over.
Ouch.
Oh, yes! Is that ridiculous or what? That's just sick.
Very nice. That's it.
Oh, my.
What the left-hand turn that sucker makes.
Hey, that's a 15-pound bowling ball, too, not an 8-pounder.
Our first perfect score of the event.
Can't wait to call that.
The good news is that that shot's out for you. You can't repeat that shot again. Gone.
He doesn't have to.
Want some help?
Doesn't have to, does he?
Through the round part and the bottom of the chair, near the pole.
That's the strongest thing I've ever seen myself.
One more look as Chris Barnes gets
When he gets these done, don't sneeze, don't cough.
ready for his shot.
Don't move in your seat. That was a great slide, by the way. That post-shot maneuver you got? Oh, love that.
The only thing he messed up was
Love that.
forgot to take his shirt off.
What is Barnes setting up here, Randy? Do you know?
Soccer in Europe. That's a yellow card.
Setting up some pins on the lane,
Yeah,
Rob.
thanks, Randy. It's awesome insight.
A 19-pin strike. I got to loft it over and in between the pin there in the middle. You get it close enough to start the rest of the pins tumbling down. For those of you who ever seen me loft it, which is no one, this is the hard part for me.
So you're saying the air is going to knock one of those pins
Well,
out.
and then the good news is on this side, the ball does hook in the air, and so I should still be able to get some reaction and try and get it to strike down lane.
Bad news is your ball don't strike over here.
So he's trying to drop all 19 pins here.
Easy, easy. Don't hit it. Stay out.
One remained up top. Oh, they fell late, too.
Good enough if you beat these guys.
For execution, a score of 23.
I still don't know what dropped. I guess it was the vibration dropped those guys up front.
As the ball hits the lane, it knocks the ones up front. He's trying to
I'm not a
strike.
physics major here, all right? I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. So Barnes gets a 50 for that. That puts him in 5th place after round 1. Norm Duke with a 57, and Oscar Palermo, a perfect score with that effort. Palermo on top, followed by Duke, Bone, and Voss after first shot of round 1. When we return, we put the wraps on round 1 with the second shot from the PBA Trick Shot Challenge.
Knock Holmes out.
Randy Peterson welcoming you back to our continuing coverage of the PBA Trick Shot Challenge. There's the standings after one ball in round 1. Time now for the second shot of round 1. Sean Rash, this was his effort. 2 balls in one hand between the chairs, trying to take down the big four.
Oh, God.
And then there was Harry Sullins with the PBA Senior World Championship. And then Norm Duke got creative, winning the PBA Trick Shot Challenge. For Randy Peterson and our entire crew, I'm Rob Stone. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.